Oh, it still smells. Oh my God. Oh, I love that smell. Oh, I love that smell. So here's another limited series that I finally got all the pieces to. Daredevil Yellow. Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, who I think they just work together all the time. They've done several limited series. They did Daredevil Yellow, they did Hulk Gray, they did Spider-Man Blue? A color theme to it. So this was Daredevil Yellow. This is kind of, I guess, showing off some untold stories of when Daredevil was in his yellow and red, before he went to his all red. This is the costume he wore when he first appeared. Looks like maybe this is when he first started his partnership with Matt Murdock and Foggy Nelson. 5-issue series, really nicely done. Tim Sale is just a great artist. And look at that. Really, really good stuff. And then Jeff Loeb, awesome writer too, who now I think he's head of Marvel TV productions. Maybe it's in movies. He does something. He did comics, and maybe he'll go back and do some, but probably only with Tim Sale. There's a comic out right now. Actually, I'm not sure if it's still running, but I think it is, called Superior Foes of Spider-Man. And it's a kind of a sub-comic to the Superior Spider-Man. As everybody knows, that's when Dr. Octopus took over Peter Parker's brain and became Spider-Man himself. Of course, you all know that, right? Right? Okay. So they had the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, which I haven't read yet, but I want to read because I heard it's got great reviews. But I did come across this, Deadly Foes of Spider-Man, which has the Beetle, I see Speed Demon, Rhino, and Hydro Man. I think these are some of the same characters that are in Superior Foes, but I'm not 100% positive. But I wanted to pause to show you and tell you about it because it's exciting stuff. Okay, in previous episodes I kind of dogged the Fantastic Four because they did a lot of covers where they're just posing. Mr. Fantastic had spooky hands, and they really weren't doing anything. The covers said nothing about the story. Here's another kind of example of it, but a better cover overall. So we still have the faces of the Fantastic Four kind of posing, but right there in the middle you got Diablo. So you have some ideas of what's going on in the comic. Obviously they're facing Diablo. This is Carlos Pacheco. I'm horrible with names. He did a great run with the Fantastic Four back in the day. This is the year 2000. In the year 2000. But here's a great picture. Diablo choking the living life out of the Human Torch. Cool stuff. Okay, I wanted to just pause or show you something here. This is kind of monumental as I go through all these comics, but oh, hold on a second. I got a problem over here. Put that over here. Whew. Man, it's another problem. See? Down boxes. So, at any rate, I was going to tell you, I've got a monumental thing, I believe, here. So, I've got Sorted Limited Series. So, another bane of comic book collecting was the sudden influx of several miniseries. Several hundred? I don't know. One of the things as I go through is, some of these are 4 issues, 3 issues, 5 issues. But when I see like this is 1 of 3, Spider-Man Revenge of the Green Goblin, 1 of 3, so got those. So once I get these things in order and done, here's Spider-Man Web of Doom, 3 issues. Here's a Western comic called Blaze of Glory. This is Marvel. This was like the last ride of the Western heroes. It's significant to me to find and get these limited series sorted out because then I don't have to, they're not in my big stack of singles to sort through because I've got them all, so I can put them aside. So I'm taking a box here and I'm just marking the sorted limited series so I can get these out of the way. So That's thumbs up. Here's kind of a fun number one that I've got. Let me see if I can get this in here. Ultimate Spider-Man number one, called Powerless. I guess because he hadn't got his powers yet, so he was powerless. But this introduced the Ultimate Universe. This is the first comic to do the Ultimate Universe. And of course, it's obviously Spider-Man. It was a retelling of Spider-Man's origin, Peter Parker. A lot of the movies use this kind of storyline where it was a mutated spider as opposed to one that was just, danced through some radioactivity and bit him. But done modern age, you can see the clothing and stuff was more up to date. Of course, now it's probably dated. And the awesome artwork by Mark Bagley and written by Brian Michael Bendis, who's a great writer. So this was a really good first series. I've got all of the Ultimate Spider-Man. So, Ultimate Spidey number one.